Cool. So we're trying Thrill of the Fight, which is very exciting because I love boxing. And Todd and I have been talking about fitness apps and the potential for VR to really rock that field. So, what did we try? We tried Chaos, which inspired us to kind of think outside the box in terms of like more movement mechanics as opposed to less movement mechanics with like teleportation or like arm swinger. We're looking at a couple of things that are like high mobility, high energy. So, this is a cool mechanic. You take a photo, boom, boom. Oh, I messed up. There it is. Ever since the Wii, we had that boxing game, and it was so fun. And this is kind of cool. It's very similar. It's got some cool components, but let's try this dude. You think this dude's a lot harder, Todd? I hope. Yeah? Okay. All right, let's try it out. Okay. So I used to box a little bit. Oh, wow. He's very dashing. Look at him. I like his yellow mitts. He looks so old school. I used to box a little bit, and it's so fun. It's good conditioning. And this seems like more of a workout than the Wii boxing was. Because with Wii boxing, I crushed like the entire tournament in one night. I remember playing it for like 3 hours. I don't think I could do that here, even though there's like 2 fights only. All right, let's try this out. So it's cool because like actually having your mitts up is vital because you don't get hit. So the feedback model is kind of difficult to interpret initially, but I'm clearly blocking all of these. And my first intention was to just go swinging. But blocking these, sometimes they get through. That white is indication that it went through. All right, let's go. Oh no. Oh, nice hit. The problem with him, I feel like, is he doesn't have enough reaction or feedback with some of these hits. There it is. It's tough. He's got shoes on. I guess I don't have any shoes. Yo, I wish I had that wiggly body from that music video. Oh, I think he landed like a 3-punch combo on me real fast. Just got knocked out. It's kind of cool that it goes black. There it is. All right. So this is just one fight. Feeling real winded. It's a lot of movement. Oh man, I love the face feedback. It's great. Oh, get up off me. I wish there was a way to do a clinch. That'd be cool. As far as I know, there's not. I don't know if any button input does anything. There it is. Oh, damn. Are you seeing this? He's got like that, like just knocked out syndrome. It's a reflex. I think that means I killed him. That was bad. Whew. Yeah, that's tiring. This dude has no reactions, really. I think he's just like a dummy, kind of, to give you feedback about how hard you have to hit to make someone like react. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the like punches thrown, if they're like calculating like a speed. They must, right? They must have some sort of speed that like, because it's pretty hard to like fake getting that type of speed on these Vives without actually doing it, right? One thing that's really cool is they allow you to make the Vive controller appear or disappear, and the way you hold these is actually really, really legit. Like, it feels very, very good. Sure, yeah. There it is. I'm not a big fan of this particular menu. Not a big fan of the low amount of like feedback that they're giving you. But let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is where the Vive controllers actually are. This is how I'm holding them. So as you can kind of tell, it's pretty natural with the way that my hand, I guess I can't even represent it really, but is gripping around this controller. It feels very, I guess it just makes the glove feel like it's really on my hands. But I pretty quickly took off the controller outline, because you kind of just get a lot more immersion in the whole experience. It's really nice. Like with the Wii, there's some throwing, there's some like jabbing and like some stuff, but you could fake it really, really well by just whipping it. And ultimately with the Wii, you just kind of would do this to block. Here you actually have to move like your whole body. It'd be really cool if it had like more of a tournament, more of a ranking, some sort of number that's attributed to it. It'd be really cool if it like actually kind of taught you a little bit about boxing. I imagine a bunch of people that don't have experience with it would probably just swing wildly. I don't know if there's a potential damage that can be done. Boxing is pretty strenuous, but you're not hitting anything in like really. So even still, like even though there's no potential harm or like low potential harm, a tutorial of like some sort of outline, maybe like even embedding like a YouTube clip of just like really quick boxing tutorial with like, this is how you jab, and then if you switch to southpaw, and then like how to pivot your foot if you're throwing like a right cross, like a couple of things to do slow to think about that could actually teach you a little bit better form, like teaching you not to throw your hand like this, because you want to extend it, you want to get your shoulder up when you throw, like how to do a hook. That'd be tough. It'd be tough to learn. I mean, I imagine people are gonna be punching if they're going hard. You could hear me kind of clipping the Vive headset, couldn't you? A little bit. I apologize. But yeah, I mean, you want to get your hands up like right next to your face. It's kind of a realistic feel when you're fighting this dude. It's pretty good. All right, that's about all I have to say. I'm impressed with this. I'd love to see it do a little bit more so that I would like incentivize people to play. I'd love for it to teach you a little bit more about boxing. But good stuff. Thrilled to fight. That was fun.